Willie D Live.
What do you think about Trump's chances of becoming the president again, and how do you feel about that?
Man, I ain't no politician. I ain't gonna stand up here and say I know it all. But I just feel like the the world is they're looking for something to believe in, somebody to believe in. Whatever they're going through in their internal self, whether it's a racial agenda or whatever it is, they need somebody to blame it on. And I think Trump is the candidate that allow people to feel like they can be as ignorant as they want to, as blind to the injustice as they want to, and make it okay to be the bigot that they want to be, or fight for the justice that they want to see. You know what I mean? So I just think he rallies up the wrong gang of people and the wrong spirit in America. And I wish we had better choices. I don't think any of the choices are that great, and it's been like that, for a long time.
Mm.
I think the age of the president should be a lot, not too young, but after a certain age, I think you kind of set in your ways, and it's kind of like talking to a brick wall. America is, they're arrogant and in denial. They've been in denial about all this stuff, especially when it comes to us. They got something for everybody. Indians can come over, open stores. Asian community can come over and do all this stuff. They get loans and all this stuff without a problem. But anytime we try to do right, there's always a lot of obstacles that are, if they're not there, they'll create something, to block us a lot of times. And a lot of times we block ourselves too, because we don't rally together. And I think people don't realize that the unity that most other groups have, it's power. They may not like each other, but they know, like, we can work together. I don't have to like you to respect you. And we can work together and build something for our families and for our,
But a big part of it though, Ant, is that no other group of people have their own government running interference.
Mm.
See, I don't care where you are in the world.
Mm-hmm.
No group of people has ever been able to reach their optimum potential
Mm-hmm.
when they're being targeted by their own government for failure. We have think tanks in this country. Some of those think tanks include politicians.
Oh, absolutely.
And their job is every so often to come up with initiatives to block black progress.
Absolutely.
They specifically block black progress. They specifically put plans. And it's like, in their minds, anybody but the blacks.
Absolutely.
We let anybody have some action
Mm-hmm.
but the blacks.
Absolutely.
Right? Black guys who have the money got to jump through all kind of hoops to buy a professional ball team.
Absolutely.
They'll let some dude from another country, an immigrant or something, come right on in and buy a team, and nothing is said. It's just like that. It just gets done because they got the money. It gets done. Same thing with black people who are in the hospitality industry. You want to buy a hotel. You got the money, but they make the process so excruciating
Yeah.
that oftentimes they deter you. They discourage you
Absolutely.
from continuing the process,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So people have to always keep that in mind. And even with that, we bad than a motherfucker.
We still
be getting on
get
their
there.
ass.
Yep.
We still be hitting them left and right, and
Yep.
boom, boom, boom. So we got to make sure that we don't get caught up in their representation of who we are. Because
Absolutely.
what they do is they put up our worst as an example of who we are collectively. And they put up their best
Always.
as an example of who they are collectively.
You see it in movies.
Yeah.
Even with the music, they promote the worst of who we are
Right.
the most through
The
music.
most, the absolute
Through music.
most.
Movies, everything. They want to expose that one thing we did wrong. They want to expose that over and over again. When you have Trump, he has 34 felonies.
34 felonies.
And it's okay. Felonies are not that bad,
They even got T-shirts saying that I'm voting for the felon.
Ain't that crazy?
But right before he became a felon, it was everybody looking down on felons, and putting it in the job applications to stop you from getting your life together, stop you from earning a living,
Absolutely.
being
And,
able to feed your family.
Absolutely, man. A felon is just a mistake, I made a mistake. And, some of them are not even felonies. I think, we get judged differently. It could be
Trump
something
haven't
simple.
made any mistakes. He did everything he did was done on purpose.
Absolutely.
34 times. One time,
Absolutely.
maybe 2 times, maybe
Yeah.
a mistake. Maybe a stretch for 3, but 34 times.
34 times, man. Come on, man.
The dude tried to overthrow the government, man. The U.S.
Is
government.
that not enough?
That should have been enough.
That's terrorism. Isn't that
That
terrorism?
alone should have disqualified him from being a citizen.
Yeah.
They should have stripped him butt naked and put him in a cage like the animal he is. They should have got rid of him right then
And
and
put
there.
put his shoes on, make him wear them shoes, and shine lights on them, because they got that reflecting gold.
Uh-huh.
Put a bright light on them, make him stare at it.
Yeah.
I don't wish bad on anyone, but it seems like the bad people always seem to be winning, when it comes to them.
Right.
And
You know why they win so often? Because the bad people are willing to do anything to get what they want.
Yep.
Including kill.
Yeah.
The good people, not so much.
Yeah.
And the good people have to, in my opinion, you just can't allow yourself to be bullied. So,
Yeah.
you have to become the bully. If somebody try to bully you, you have to become the bully. I'm going to tell you something, and this is an unpopular statement, but I like China. I like China because China has the ability to be a bully, but they're not. When China wants to do business with you, they're diplomatic about doing business with you. They go to you, they come to your country and say, hey, we want to do business, and da-da-da. Now, it's up to you to accept it or not. I'm not saying it's a good thing that you're allowing them to come into your country and do business.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying when they come in, they don't come in under the pretense of saving the people from their evil government and coming in, killing people and bombing people and, disjointing people, from their nation. They don't do that.
No.
They come in with diplomacy, and they could easily mark off territories like the U.S. does.
Oh, because they're very powerful.
They got it. They got it like that. But China to me is a gentle giant, and
Japan.
But at the same time, the U.S. knows that, we can go over here and smash on little Iraq, little Iran, little Afghanistan or whatever. All them stands, we'll tear them up.
Yeah.
But China is a different story. We hate China. We don't like them. They often criticize China, but they ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to do nothing.
You know who to,
'cause they know
who to mess with and who not to
They
mess
know
with.
who to mess with and who not to mess with. They know their beans from their cornbread. Yeah. You need to do a song.
Beans and cornbread.
Yeah.
Man, you can do it.
Beans and, yeah, man, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to that, man.
Hey, ain't nothing but a
and
thing.
Cornbread.
Beans and cornbread. But it's going to mean so many other things.
B-side.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar don't go on grits.
Anyhow.
That's dope.
Making me hungry, man. Making me hungry.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.